Hi, in this video we're just going to have a look at adding in share buttons for social media, and they can see them in this down the right hand side. They're actually sitting on top of the tour, so if this is coming around they're just part of the window in the same way that the navigation is. So as you can see on here, imagine somebody coming to this tour, London Management Centre, just promote this and do a big marketing release to say, look at our new virtual tour. And as people are looking at this, they think, hey, let's push this out to my Facebook page. And typically, I suppose, in Facebook, you would add it to your timeline, or you could put it into a group or on your page. Write your own comment here. And then there's your title that you're sending off, share link, and you're done. Alternatively, LinkedIn will come up with this title. You can edit it and change it. You can put your comment, you can post it to a group, or you could send it to an individual. As you start typing a name in here, it would come up. Click on share, it's gone. So it becomes very easy. Twitter the same, Mail the same, that has its own inbuilt program in here. You just type an address to, from, there's your title, check this out. Again, you could go over that if you want to and type your own message in, and it just puts a link straight back to this tour. So you're really encouraging people to spread virally your work, your virtual tour. There are other options. Printing wouldn't be particularly good on this, but I guess you could take a screenshot of that. Stumble upon all these other social media sites, and actually there's another 336 down here in case there aren't enough. You can send it off to any of these sites. That's why we have gone through, in this case the company is called Add This. They're one of the biggest on the internet for these social media share buttons. And the other thing that we get with them is the option to change these around. We can actually alter around which ones are on show here and how this works. If you just want a share button that sits discreetly in the corner and you need to click it to get this drop down, we can change that. We can choose smaller buttons. We just felt this is really the optimum size to let people see it and make it usable. So now, what's the big deal with this? Why is it that we're so excited about being able to add these social media share buttons in? Surely you can just cut and paste up here and send an email to a friend. Yes, you can do, but thinking, if somebody adds this to Facebook, and imagine they've got 500 people on there, 500 friends, and they put on their timeline, hey, I've just seen this fantastic new tour that London Management Centre have got. Well, it's like you doing an email targeted email campaign out to 500 people, but someone's already done it, and not only is it sent out to all those people, but it's going as a recommendation. It's not you sending it out as can be seen as spam, but you've got a genuine person who's saying, take a look at this, I think it was of interest to you. So there's that side of it, which is really powerful. The other thing that might not be as obvious to you, but we're all competing to get to the top of Google. Big benefits in getting to the top of Google. They reckon that about 42% of the traffic from a search phrase goes to the #1 spot on Google. It drops down after that, but actually if you're not on that front page, if you're not in those top 10 positions, very unlikely that someone's going to come and find you. So it's really important to get your site ranked well. It's what we term search engine optimization, or SEO. And one of the big benefits of this is if I go off to, well, let's look at Twitter. If I type Twitter in up here, let's go and have a look at my account on there. I need to just bear with me. Let's put in this web ranking tool. This is my home feed here for Optical FX. I need to change this now because we've changed our name over to Smart Virtual Tours and are about to launch a new website. But this is my feed. Now, what would happen is, just like I've got a link in here to HubSpot, someone puts onto their post, hey, go and have a look at this tour. We're all about backlinks. Google loves backlinks. That's the way to do search engine optimizing. And this page here, Twitter, has a Google page rank of 10 out of 10. You cannot beat that. So in effect, what is happening is Google is saying, because this will come back to your page, Google is saying, hey, this is really relevant and will send people back to this tour. It will consider that that is a backlink of a page rank of 10 out of 10, and that will do a great deal for your positioning in Google. So that's something that maybe you hadn't thought of. And all we're doing, so so one-off cost for us to install this into your tour would cost £100 at the minute to get that put in. There's no additional costs to that. We'd customize it as you wanted. And if you ever wanted to remove it, you felt it was a problem, it's very easy for us to just go back in and remove the code that's put it there. So makes it very easy for you to go viral with your virtual tour, and it's helping from an SEO point of view as well. If you want to ask any more about that, or if you've got any comments about it, please leave some comments below. We'd love to know people are having a look at this and that it's useful to you. So thank you very much. If you're choosing a virtual tour from us, Smart Virtual Tours, really recommend you consider adding these social media buttons into your tour. Thank you very much.